Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Janine, and today I am going to show you how to level up your Cinnabons. This recipe is great either as a dessert or a Sunday morning brunch. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get baking. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna start off by doing is making our filling. We're going to be using cream cheese. Any cream cheese will do, it doesn't matter. I know people have their preferences. So I am going to be using approximately a half of that package of cream cheese. Okay, and to this I'm adding approximately half a teaspoon of vanilla, just like that, a little splash. And then I'm adding 2 tablespoons of agave syrup. And no, you can use sugar. It's up to you. Okay, so after you place your cream cheese, vanilla, and your agave syrup, or if you choose to, sugar in the bowl, you're just gonna simply put the bowl in the microwave for about 10 to 20 seconds so everything loosens up, and you're going to stir it in like this. It'll make it much easier to stir and for everything to blend together. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is placing our mixture into a Ziploc bag. I'm using the Ziploc bag as a makeshift piping bag. If you have a piping bag at home, please feel free to use that. Once we put our filling into the Ziploc bag, we're gonna refrigerate. Okay, and as you can notice on the counter, I've laid out some saran wrap because we're gonna be unrolling our cinnamon buns. There we go. So I'm going to unroll each cinnamon bun one at a time. Okay, so after allowing our cream cheese mixture to rest for about 10 minutes, we're now going to just take the bag like this and just pipe some of the cream cheese mixture on the roll. You don't want to go all the way to the end because you don't want it to leak out. But as you can see, it holds its shape. So the first one I'm going to be doing, I'm going to add apples. I pre-chopped the apples, as you can see, ahead of time off camera. And you want to kind of medium dice them. And then we're just going to roll this back up like that. Then you're going to place your Cinnabon on a baking pan. And we're going to move on to the next Cinnabon. Okay, so we're going to take our next Cinnarol and we're going to unroll the Cinnabon. We're going to take our cream cheese mixture and we're going to squeeze it onto our roll just like that. See, it makes it so much easier in the Ziploc bag. Like I said, you don't want to go all the way to the end. And this one, we're going to do peaches. And this is going to be more like the peach Melba dessert. Now the can of 10 peaches that I did purchase, the peaches were in heavy syrup. Now you're just gonna roll it up just the same way we rolled the one beforehand with the apples. And then we're gonna place this once again on the sheet pan like that. Okay, so we've rolled out another one. So once again, I'm just taking my mixture. Go. So I'm just, because we came to the end of the mixture, I am just simply taking a spoon, and sometimes that happens. I'm just simply taking a spoon and spreading the mixture out a little bit more. For this one, I'm gonna be adding white chocolate and macadamia nuts like the cookies. That's another reason why I do not add too much of the agave syrup to the cream cheese mixture, because depending on your filling, it can be quite sweet. by itself. And then also with the Cinnabons, they're already come with cinnamon and sugar. And once again, we're gonna place it on the tray. Okay, so this is the last one. And for this one, because of the flavor that I'm doing, I kept some of the cream cheese mixture separate, and I added to the cream cheese mixture some almond extract. So this one, I'm just gonna spoon on. Like I said before, I kept this part of the cream cheese mixture separate. Now with this one, I'm going to add some raisins in here. Okay, so now we have our Cinnabons all prepared and ready for the oven. The oven is preheating at 350, so make sure you do preheat your oven. I'm just going to add now some oat milk to the bottom of this pan like this. And this actually makes them become so nice and fluffy. And we are ready to bake. So this is the syrup topping for our peach Cinnabon. We're gonna use a little bit of the syrup from the peaches, like that. We're gonna use some butter in the pan. And you don't want it oily, so not a lot of butter is needed. And you're gonna let that melt. And you're gonna add some cinnamon. The last thing we are going to add today are some chopped pecans. Now, one thing I do want to add to this, as I stated before, that this is a great dessert also. So if you're making it as a dessert, some people like to add to this mixture a little bit of brandy or a little bit of rum, you know, to make it grown. Okay, so here we have it. These are our leveled up deluxe Cinnabons. We're going to glaze them. I kept it simple. I am just going to glaze them with the icing that came with the Cinnabons. And as you already know, for the peach one, we created our own glaze. So let's start. And remember, glazing them, that's optional. It's up to you. You may not want to do that, and that's absolutely fine. So we're just gonna glaze this over. Oh, and I forgot to mention that I did put some almond flakes on the raisin one. Now, for the one with the white chocolate, we're just gonna drizzle this because we don't need too much on there. The white chocolate is sweet enough. So as you can see, just as little or as much as you would like. We're going to do the same for the apple cinnamon. We're just gonna do a light drizzle. Like that. And then for our peach mixer, we're going to take the glaze that we created beforehand, drizzle it on with the pecans. Now, as I said, these can be great for brunch and dessert. I keep on saying that. I want to let you know this is really a really easy but decadent dessert also. And you can serve it with ice cream if you would like. Okay, with that, guys, we're done. Let me know if you try it. Let me know if your flavor combinations. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, have a wonderful rest of your week. Bye.